Revelio.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it...
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others... And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the... You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from... I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library, my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me...
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts... Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised... Lovely to see you.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two...
I am too.
Yes, Lodgok.
It seems...
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind...
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. They each want something the other has. I can guarantee. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed...
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give... I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys.
I should think a house elf doesn't work as hard as me. And sometimes I have to wonder for what.
An honest day's work.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok.
She did she?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you.
Now I remember. The Three Broomsticks. Day of...
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay as...
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Room in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's...
Come now, don't be
of Erdgott.
Wingardium Leviosa.
The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have...
What about this helmet?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic. Forged during... It inspired greatness. That is, until it was no longer ours. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard... Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring.
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy, and let us hope that our...
Don't suppose you have any...
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark... The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's sealed.
Lumos.
Moths. Curious. Weird.
Revelio.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further.
Lumos. Lumos.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
I need to get that platform closer. But how?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.